It's time for business news with Richard Southern. And Richard, do you want a vaccine with that? Some customers might be hearing that line at their local McDonald's.
Yeah, never mind fries. Do you want vaccine with that? McDonald's, Melissa, McDonald's is going to be serving up some vaccine info along with its Big Macs and its fries here in Ontario. It was announced today that you're going to get this if you're getting, your takeout from McDonald's. It's a pamphlet that you're going to find in your McDonald's bag. And as you can see, it says, do your part, get your shot. This is an Ontario government pamphlet that McDonald's will be including in its bags to promote vaccination. Now, sources tell me that there is no financial arrangement between the Ontario government and McDonald's. In fact, sources say that it was McDonald's that reached out to the province looking to do its part to help spread the vaccination word. Meantime, in parts of the United States, you can actually get your shot in the Golden Arches. McDonald's locations, Melissa, in Green Bay, Wisconsin, are playing host to vaccine clinics right in the restaurant. Those that roll up their sleeves down there get a free McDonald's ice cream and sandwich. No such incentive here. In fact, the health minister today, Christine Elliott, said they're not going to roll out any sort of, financial incentives or anything like that to get people vaccinated. So there's your Mickey D's connection to the vaccine effort.
Well, it's definitely one way to get the message out there. Now, a budget airline is betting big on the fact that Canadians are raring to start traveling again.
Yeah, this could be some cheaper flights on the way for us if we're looking to start flying down south in a couple of months. This is Flair Airlines, what they call an ultra low-cost airline that is taken to the skies here in Canada, and it announced today that it's going to start flying to the United States starting October 31st. They'll have trips out of Toronto to Las Vegas, to Burbank, California, to Fort Lauderdale and Orlando, Florida, and to Phoenix, just to name a few. The new routes, the airline says, will be priced between $79 and $109 one way. In the case of Vegas, that is cheaper than some of the current posted fares. For instance, on October 31st, one way to Vegas, about $250-some on Air Canada and WestJet. This is a privately held airline. They're growing a lot. They got 8 planes, up from just 3 in May, and they're adding more planes this fall. And they said over the next 5 years, they want to grow their fleet to like 50. So Flair is growing, but Melissa, it's one of those ultra low-cost deals where you got to pay for everything, including your carry-on. But the flip side is, you can get some cheap flights. Absolutely.
Now, we're in the middle of barbecue season, and one food company is trying to put an end to one of the most frustrating parts of grilling.
You know this. Well, we were just talking. It's funny. We were talking about hot dogs during the break. We had that hot dog competition last week. We were talking about that. You said you're not a hot dog fan. So
no, I don't really like hot dogs. Not my thing.
So maybe you don't have an opinion on this, but people know that, you get a different amount of hot dogs than you do buns, right? This has been an age-old problem. The hot dogs come in packs of 10s, Melissa. Buns come in packs of 8. It's been a big issue. Anyways, Heinz, the ketchup maker, getting involved in this. They've launched a petition today calling on the hot dog makers and the bun makers to get it together and to put the same number, 10 buns and 10 wieners, in the same pack. And thousands of people have signed this petition. Heinz says it wants to do it to cut down on food waste. They say 40% of food we buy ends up being wasted, and maybe that's because we don't have the equal number of buns and hot dogs. These are things people think about, Melissa. Not you, but people think about this.
I guess it's a big deal to some. Wow, people are actually signing that petition, making time out of their day to do so, because hot dogs are a big deal, apparently.
They feel very, very strongly about that.